YouTube, what is going on, guys? What is going on? Today we're gonna be reacting most requested Barber. I feel like this one's by a long shot, but I can confidently say he's got some supporters that really wanted me to check out his channel. I've watched his channel before in the past. Definitely know who he is. He comments a lot in my videos too, so he's obviously in the YouTube community heavy. And then when I go on his channel, he's consistent, man. He's got videos for videos after videos. He's got great thumbnails, except for the Crazy Saturday one. But the rest of them are fire. And this video right here caught my attention because it's different. I've never seen nobody do something like this. I've seen the barber fails ones, but barbers fail and how to fix them. That's pretty dope. Let's go ahead and check this video out, guys.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna show you something kind of embarrassing. All right, this is me back when the Bills were actually pretty nasty. We got the AFC Championship. We get to the big show. We lost. All right, but this year I'm really hoping for some different stuff because we're playing on Saturday, and I'm super nervous, man, because this is like win or go home time. So it's time to step it up.
If you don't know, the Tampa Bay Bucks, my city, won the Super Bowl.
That's my old girl. That's my baby.
And the city is hype about it.
You guys gotta see my new setup, man. It's sick. There is an 85mm cinema lens, and I'm actually gonna put my monitor on there, and that's how I'm gonna be filming my tutorials from now on.
I gotta see one of his tutorials. It's nice. I would say it's a little too white. The quality's there. I just feel like the settings might be a little bit off, unless this is preference to him. But definitely a little bit too much exposure, I should say. Definitely high quality though. I'm sorry I keep jumping all over the place. I had to check it out. After seeing that setup, of course we had to check it out. All right, let's go back to this video.
Can't wait to share you guys. This is just gonna bring the quality through the roof.
All right, I know it's a vlog, and I love vlogs. I want to get to the title because it's super interesting. This is cool. So he's gonna ask barbers in his shop their biggest fails and how they fixed it. I like the concept. Let's watch it.
This hurdle, and like, how did you jump it?
I would say the biggest hurdle would be fading out the skin line. And
That's a struggle for a lot of people.
once I figured that out, it just kept coming, just natural. And then after that, you know, I started seeing what I used to do wrong and corrected that, and then everything just came together all in one. And then now it's just keep
Nice
going
fade.
up until up here. That's the biggest problem.
Do you remember any specific like thing that dawned on you, something that made it easier?
Honestly, man, one day I just picked up my trimmer. And it was my trimmer that I don't use on kids, obviously, you know what I'm saying? So something that's real sharp, and I just went with that, and then I started going just down with it, and then that was it, man. And once I seen that was the process, it was just night and day.
So you're saying you used your trimmer to get that final last bit
Get that
out.
final last bit out, yeah, exactly, yep.
Right on, man.
Yep.
Oh, and Sonny, when you started to get it, like, how did that make you feel?
You always got that guy, bro. Look, his client is loving it.
I had to do that, yo. I had to do that.
Kind of same
I
thing.
like it.
What do you feel like it was that made it really click for you with whatever it was you were struggling with, or what do you think your biggest struggle was?
Clipper over comb, like being able to bring it up just correctly at the angle that whatever you use and however high you go with it, and then taking the clipper over comb or scissor over comb to finish out that brief line that you would see like on a comb over or something like that. And then also finding out how to do it different ways because not everybody's hair is the same. So those were two big hurdles for me.
Was there anything like specifically in your game or a tool or like a setting, or was it like zero gapping or something like that? Like, was there anything in that area?
Yeah, the zero gapping is a big deal. The tools actually I've used as of lately, I used to use Wall, now I'm using a lot of Gamma products, and I'm seeing a humongous difference in my fades and my fade speed, even my balder, like the Gamma balder.
Yo, this dude is hilarious. Why you had to do the caption like that? Balder.
It's way better than the Wall.
The new Gammas, the revised ones that they did, I would agree with that. Definitely better than the Wall shaver.
Faster, and it's cleaner, it's crisper, and most of the time I don't even have to use a trimmer to come up and take out that line. So those things really did help out a lot.
Seeing a client walk in the door and not knowing what they want to look like as they go out. You know what I'm saying? So now that I've been doing it for 8 years now.
That is so much facts, bro. Like when people would be like, just a regular haircut. I don't know what that means.
I can visualize what they're gonna walk out with as soon as they come in the door. I can see the style that they want. I know not to take too much off because remember, you can always take more. You can't put it back on. Sonny the Barber, baby, holla at me.
Yo, I like him. Sonny the Barber. Holla at me. Just to piggyback off what he was saying, one of the things that changed the game for me is just asking them when's the last time they got their haircut. If it's been like a month and you know it's what they have right now, just a half-inch shorter, that's a regular haircut for them because it's subjective. Everybody's regular haircut is different. Somebody's regular haircut could be a slick back. Another guy's regular haircut could be scissor length on top and a 2 on the sides, right? I don't even try to argue or try to be like I used to, when I first started, I used to try to explain a regular haircut is different for everyone, sir. But now I just be like, okay, regular haircut. All right, well, when's the last time you got your haircut? Okay, cool. 2 weeks ago? All right, cool. Same look, not a half-inch shorter, a quarter of an inch shorter. A month ago? Okay, cool. Same look, a half-inch shorter. How do you style your hair? All right, cool. That's it. And then you ask them simple things like, do you want your sideburn squared off, faded out, pointy? Do you want the back squared off, rounded off, faded out? And then go on about your business.
My first tip of the day, it's got to do with business. It's got to do with business. And one of the things I'm going to tell you about business is if you want your chair to grow, if you want to be successful, your skills and all that stuff, it matters, right? It matters. But the most thing you could be is nice to your clients, man. And generally, a rule of thumb, the more your clients talking and the less you're talking, the happier they're going to be when they leave because they feel like they're being listened to, they feel like they're being respected, and they feel like they're being treated right. And you're creating an experience that they can't get other places.
Biggest gem ever. Boom. Nice.
This isn't like a machine shop or a factory.
Not just that, but it's not all about the blurriest phase. Like I say it all the time, go into your local mall, go into your local Walmart. Out of the 1,000 people you see at those stores, you might find a handful that got a blurry fade or a really nice cut, but 90% of those people go to the barbershop. So think about that. I mean, you don't have to have the blurriest fade to be a successful barber. That's a fraction of the craft.
And they really can't get that when they go other places.
Say great clips.
Take two.
Take
I'd now
two.
like to take a second, take a break from all these fire tips to just show you guys a quick taper on this bum. All I gotta do, flip this on, turn on this monitor to double check,
That's dope.
flip on this light, bam, we're good to go.
It might be the bright.
All right, so I'm gonna start
Whoa.
this.
I owe him an apology. I got ahead of myself. I was checking out his latest tutorial that he dropped 2 days ago. And I was like, the color's off. I was trying to be nice about the exposure and stuff. It wasn't that good. Quality, you could tell, was there. It just needed some settings changes. But this is blurry. I mean, not blurry. Like, as a barber, you compliment everything now with that's blurry. Yo, think about it. My kid got some nice shoes on. Yo, those shoes are blurry. As barbers, we're just going to start complimenting everything with that's blurry. This is
Taper
nice.
by shaping out the sides.
Quality
I just like
is
to kind of
crazy.
create like a rough draft, kind of see what I'm doing. Cleaning it all up. Currently using the Gamma Absolute Hitters. I'm gonna start by putting in what I'm gonna call like a rainbow guideline, and that way when I do the fade, the gradient looks really nice and my lines stay enhanced. I actually did this with a closed taper using the Absolute Alpha, and I'm coming underneath with the newest thing in my kit, the Gamma Uno. Beginning with the open taper, I'm gonna set in that second guideline, and I'm going to begin working my line down little by little. Now, something that's kind of tricky about the neck is sometimes when you're doing the neck, the hair is just going all kinds of crazy ways, but that doesn't change your process. You just got to meet it, lift the clipper upside down, right side up, whatever you got to do. Then we're going to jump to the one. I'm going to do it with the one open and one closed. Little by little, knocking out that line, and you're going to start to see that that's going to start to fade out just fine. And the zero is going to start to kind of really get this thing done, and it's very possible you're going to have to jump back to an open taper like I did and just kind of fiddle with it back and forth between your open taper and your half or your zero. So I'm going to go in with my 1 1/2 open, 1 1/2 closed. Once I got those two steps knocked out, the rest of this taper is just all gonna start to come together. The very bottom line, I'm kind of struggling with it, so I went back to my trimmer for a second, and now I'm gonna actually begin shaping in what I'm gonna call like the final line, the last part of the lineup. Make sure that I got it all good and following it up with the Uno. And if you see any other hair, just feel free to press kind of hard towards the very bottom.
Doing the
most
voiceover
common
in the
stuff
whip.
that people ask me. All right, so I really have trouble getting the bottom line out. I assume he's talking about the trimmer. All right, so the trimmer line obviously is 5 zeros. That's going to be a really difficult line to get out. Some barbers don't choose to put it in that harsh, but I do put in the harsh line, which means that I got to make sure that I got my stuff zero gap. I've talked about this like a million times, so I'm not going to go too in depth, but basically, as long as your moving blade is very close to your top blade, you really don't want it to be over. Get a lot of dark spots. This is probably the number one mistake that I see people make. I've talked about it before, but they're not keeping their blade flat, okay? In order for this all to work, all the guards are gonna work properly for you.
I like that blade.
They're designed to do that, right? But you can see right where flat is. It's super, super easy. The wall blade is shaped like a sled, all right? And you can see there's a flat spot in it. So if you guys are using these, you gotta find the flat spot here. All right, but the Gamma blade's a lot easier to find where flat.
I prefer the beveled shape, me personally. But I can see why people would prefer the flat, more Andis guard style, like the Gammas.
And the motion is like using a pencil, like using the eraser, like if you're trying to erase some pencil.
That's why I tell people don't flick out too much. Sometimes there's times to flick out and there's times not to flick out. There's a reason why blades are beveled. You know, that you can do a scooping motion, but there's times you don't need to do a scooping motion.
All right, the next one's about clipper over comb. Clipper over comb is challenging. Less is more, all right? So when you're using your clipper and your comb together to try to create that blend, there's a couple situations you're gonna use that in. It's usually around the parietal ridge, but as long as you are rolling the comb out towards you and you're taking off a little bit at a time, very, very good practice for clipper over comb is to knock out a couple flat tops. Get you a mannequin, get you some practice in, and get you a flat top, because that is really gonna help you to perfect your clipper over comb. The next one's like a ego stroke. I'm so glad I found your channel. I'm a little over halfway through school, and I feel like I learned more watching your videos than I learned over the last year. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. My guy Eddie, even if YouTube shows you no love, I got you, bro, all the way from UK. Fire fade, fire video, fire educational style.
He's got support, man. I tell upcoming YouTubers all the time, depth is more important than width. I struggle pronouncing those words because of the THs and stuff, but chill out, don't make fun of me in the comments. Building deep is more important than casting a wide net. Yeah, I do think you should do both, because if you got great content, people are going to, you obviously want that content to reach as many people as possible, but sometimes the algorithm isn't in your favor. My channel, for example, I've been building this channel for almost 6 years now. I've never had a viral video. If I have a video that has 1 million views, it happened over the course of 3 years or something like that. I drop videos every single day, and my views every month has not grown. I've been stuck at the same views every month. It's like as soon as I drop a video, 20,000 people will see it the first day, and then it completely stops. YouTube doesn't really push it like that. That's okay. That's your journey. That's your process. But the fact that you have a support, you have a deep following, like people really mess with you, that means more than 100,000 Instagram followers, for example, right? Or 100,000 subscribers who just watch you for entertainment. YouTube Barber Academy is building a real strong following that really support and rock with him. You're doing amazing. Keep killing it. Don't worry about what YouTube pushing your channel or not. It'll happen organically. Not that he's worried about YouTube. I'm saying what I'm saying based off of the comment that he read. Yeah, he deserves his roses.
Oh, and that taper that I did on Sunny, that was the first one that I shot with my new 85mm lens.
It looked amazing.
And all my tutorials are gonna be filmed like that going forward.
Let's go.
Until next time. All right, for real, I'm leaving this time. Peace. Go Bills.
It came out amazing, bro. Man, this video was dope. The content is dope. He put a lot of effort into this video, man. Let's look at the comment section. Closing in on 90K. Yo, there's 91,000 subscribers. If you're not convinced after watching that video that he's got amazing content and it's about to level up with the new camera, that's crazy to me. Go in the description below. There will be a link to his channel, and make sure you subscribe. Show support, show love. Eddie's doing his thing, man. Sorry about the Bills, bro. Sorry Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl. I'm not sorry about that. I'll take that back. We needed a Super Bowl. Quality is unmatched. There's no other barber YouTuber that's even close. I would say Beam. Beam got probably the best video quality right now. If Eddie stays consistent with that quality, it'll be crazy. I just want to take the time to thank you, YouTube, for letting me find this man. Yeah, the videos were already good. Crazy seeing you still making this improvement. Great quality and very well edited. Very well edited. So with the quality, I already know his channel's about to do some numbers, man. So rooting for you, bro. Hope you get to that 100K subscribers ASAP. Link will be in the description below to go check out YouTube Barber Academy. Go support Eddie. And with that being said, guys, thank you guys for being part of another one of my videos. This was the most requested barber this time period, and yeah, we drop daily content on this channel, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.